we have Baltimore against New Orleans. Baltimore barely losing their last game. Winning their last game, sorry. I don't know why I said that they lost. Winning the game and coming back from Tampa, who had the game in hand. I will say that, had the game in hand. And Baltimore's defense, I think, has kind of started to prove itself to be, not a terrible defense. Because early in the year, we were having it where they really weren't performing well. This new zone scheme that they were doing was not what you would think, not what you would think with a defense with the veterans that they have, the players they have, the personnel, and it's not terrible or that sort of thing. And that sort of thing, but the Baltimore, the one thing I'll say about him is that they obviously put their wide receiver, or they put Dobbins on injured reserve, which really sucks. I think Dobbins was doing good things. And then you also put Rashad Bateman on injured reserve because of his foot injury. But the thing about New Orleans to me is that it's like, oh, they don't have Mark Ingram now. Good Lord. How many injuries can you suffer on a single team in a year? It's just kind of nuts to me. But the Saints, it's like, Jarvis Landry, is he still out? I guess limited in practice. They don't even say questionable. I'm sure he's playing. That'll be a huge boost to their offense. Michael Thomas, I guess I don't know why they have him on here, but I know for sure he's not playing because he's had season-ending foot injury. Marshawn Lattimore, they don't list as questionable or anything either, but he didn't participate in practice. Maybe they're just hoping that he's back because, against the Ravens, it's like you're going to need every, good corner that they have. And that's kind of it for them. Looking at the Baltimore, you've got, I guess I don't understand for this game. Wait a minute. I guess I just realized this, but this is Monday, so maybe it's a possibility that they haven't listed them here yet. I guess I don't even know if Jarvis Landry's playing. Marshawn Lattimore might still be out, honestly. It says did not participate. They did say that Ingram was out on the thing here, and I know that Thomas is out for sure. But I'm kind of assuming Landry's not playing. I got to check and see, did he play last week? I really need to see this now. Now that I'm predicting this game, let's see here. Box score. Let's see if he had a catch. Hey, he didn't have a catch last week. Yeah, I really think that Landry's not going to be playing again. And you talk about a team that it's like they rely on Olave, their rookie. And then they rely on Alvin Kamara, who's, healthy and obviously a very good player. But, and even Taysom Hill, got a catch, which is just, but a lot of these guys, a lot of unknowns here, and Mark Ingram's obviously injured. Rushing the ball is like not that good, for them. Obviously Taysom Hill runs like a wildcat, the 6.1 is probably a little inflated. His lawn was 11 yards, so it's like you had 9 carries for, 50 yards, which, isn't terrible, I guess. But, yeah, not so much rushing from New Orleans, obviously. And then it's like Andy Dalton, I do think, played pretty well. Andy Dalton just can't get to be one of these players that you're talking about that starts to throw the picks like he used to and just air it out and do really bad, because I worry about whenever Andy Dalton's a starter. I just don't think that he's a starter, to be honest with you. And it's like, then I guess, you look at the Ravens, they came back against Tampa Bay, give them credit. I think it was a lot more of an impressive win than against Vegas. The New Orleans in Vegas. I think it's impressive that they shut him out, but I think that, they also had a lot of help from Derek Carr, because what a joke. What a joke to me, what Derek Carr. I mean, I already roasted him, earlier in the podcast, but it's like, yeah, definitely a joke, last week. And it's like Baltimore winning against a team that had been struggling, but it's like was ahead, I mean, I still think it's a feat. I think that Tampa Bay, being one of the veteran teams, it's like you'd think that they'd be able to seal the deal against the Ravens, who aren't even super healthy or anything like that and haven't been super good this year. But yeah, I'm going to agree with this. I think that Baltimore wins this game. Because I think that New Orleans, possibly cocky, but it's like they got a ton of help, and I don't think that Lamar Jackson is going to do the dumb things that Derek Carr did last week. I am going to pick Baltimore, but I'm only going to pick them by 3 points because, looking at their games, it's like a lot of close games. A lot of close games with them. So I don't think that they have the personnel to really blow teams out. I think their defense is playing pretty sound, but like I said, their shortcomings are on their offense for the Ravens. But Ravens by 3 against the Saints.